The next sign, you are masking autism. So you copy other people's expressions and reactions, also known as social mimicry. Although, like I've said before, I use this a lot in videos, this particular term. Frankly, I'd rather coin the phrase from now on, if everyone can refer to it as social mimicry. I just think it's better. Social mimicry. I almost feel like I'm either a character on What We Do in the Shadows, or I'm the classic Aussie guy with a succulent Chinese meal. Social mimicry? What's the deal for having social mimicry? You look and you notice how people laugh, how they react, how they act, how they nod, how they move, and you mimic them. Why? To fit in. Do you sometimes, if you're in a situation where you're kind of half there, half not really following, and then everyone starts to laugh, do you laugh? You don't know what's funny, but you just laugh. You mimic the behavior of those around you. But then in your brain, you're thinking, oh, hang on a second. What am I laughing at? Have I overlaughed? Have I underlaughed? Was I natural? Was I not natural? Are they looking at me? Why does this happen? Autistic people can experience a thing called alexithymia, which is in effect a difficulty identifying our own emotions. But frankly, I would also say it's a difficulty in identifying the emotions of others and being able to convey to them in a way they understand. We feel or have identified, oh, you're upset, right? We've identified their emotions and we convey to them in a way they get that we actually know what they're going through. There's two steps there. Well, I've got to work out you're feeling sad. And then I've got to say, oh, are you angry? I'm not angry, I'm sad, right? So mimicking others to fit in makes sense, right? That's why it happens. Alexithymia makes it hard. We can't very rarely, in fact, can we nail down the emotions of neurotypical people and convey back to them we get it. Mirror neurons. So brain cells involved in imitating behavior. It's been suggested they actually may function differently in autistic people. Unfortunately, that actually leads to difficulties in naturally picking up expressions. So even though we try to, socially mimic those around us to fit in, our mirror neurons actually function differently and make it harder to naturally pick up expressions. Social mimicry, hang on. Social mimicry is an adaptive survival strategy, and it's used to avoid negative judgment or being perceived as odd, weird, bad, not accepted, get out. You make me feel uncomfortable.